Hi, we're back outside, back at the park. My dog's face might end up in here. Yeah. So if it gets chaotic, that's why. We'll see how this goes. But just felt the urge to get some inspiration. So that's what we're doing. We're looking for some inspiration. Just a couple cards. Collective inspiration. There was a woodpecker around here. We have the Strength card and the Nine of Pentacles. Talk about inspiration, right? And then we have the Seven of Wands. We have the Seven of Wands behind, or at the bottom of the deck. So, I mean, you know, the Strength card talks about resilience, determination, you know, really sticking to something, consistency even. I know, like, the video that I posted earlier was talking about consistency too. So just kind of like a double message about the need to be consistent and even show up, like whatever that means for you. Because I know, like, some days it's so effing hard to show up for ourselves, for other people, for the world, for work, you know, for our relationship. But it's like, I saw this meme that I posted on my Instagram story at some point, I think, but it said, you know, on those days when you only have 40%, and if you give 40%, then you gave 100%. And that's just the thing, right? Even if it's not your best, right? It's showing up, it's doing something towards a goal. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles, which is like, that's kind of the place where we each individually, to some extent, want to be independent, successful, not having to worry about money, being able to monetize something, being able to see like tangible growth with something. And that's literally the Nine of Pentacles, seeing the fruits of your labor. And then we have the Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck, which is literally like the minor arcana to the Strength card. So it's like this double confirmation about sticking to your guns. You know, the Seven of Wands talks about standing your ground, maybe even having to be a little bit defensive about your goals, or, you know, what you are kind of spending all this time and energy on. I always kind of see these Six Wands as being like other people's projections or other people's opinions, their doubts, their fears, right? And you're just like, I'm just gonna stick to like what lights me up. I'm gonna follow my own light, which is exactly what you should do, because, you know, it is going to be successful. I also love how we have this progression from the 7 to the 8 to the 9, like 7, 8, 9, you know, like I'm sure there's a meaning to that. Behind there, we have the Present card, which, I mean, of course, right, just being sure to stay grounded in the present. Don't think about, you know, it's kind of like, don't let your past bring you back. Don't let the future take you too far out of what you're doing right now, right? Because there's that saying that, like, what is it? Like, fear, when you're afraid, you're living in the past. When you're anxious, you're living in the future. I think like something along those lines. But, you know, just this reminder about, you know, what you do today is going to have a major impact on tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. We have the Apprentice of Wands, or the Page of Wands underneath there, adventure, inspiration, the Star card behind there, trusting the process. So yeah, you know, talk about inspiration. If you needed just, you know, like to hear, to keep going, keep going. You know, this, even if this is health wise, this could definitely be health, like improving on your health. You know, the steps that you have been taking recently are going to pay off in the long run, like your physical body. Beautiful. I'm leaving it there.